in a cage, and it's one-on-one. When we came out of that ground, like, there was groups of 30 men running around in big packs, and just like, some of them had weapons, you know what I mean? Some of them had machetes and knives and bars and stuff like that, and bats, and you just had to try and get away from the ground. But people were getting pinned to the floor and getting watches, and I saw a few people get man bags took off them, where they'd run over and pull the man bag and then slice what was round them and just run away with the bag. Even before the game, I've seen a few tickets getting snatched, stuff like that, people running away with tickets. But as I say, it was outside the ground after it, when it was the worst. Obviously, getting in was bad with the police tear gas and everyone, and the little sections we had to get through towards the ground was ridiculous. They were squashing thousands and thousands of people in between little gaps, and then when we were asking police officers what's going on, they were just laughing at us. So, as I say, though, I've never been so scared for my own safety and the people around me's safety as when I come out of that ground on Saturday night. Yeah, I was with me uncle and my friend Tony, and then we was with the other of our mates. But with Dave, Dave's about 50, and then his two lads are like 19 and 23. So we just all stayed close. And then a group of Irish lads noticed me and said, "What's happening, Paddy? You're all right?" And then, like, there was 6 of them, so they started walking with us as well. And then that was when, like, we were lucky there was like 12 of us, because when a group of people, like, I don't know if they were locals or not, but they were people who lived around Saint Denis. Like, they'd look at us, and when they see there was that many of us, they wouldn't really pick on us, and they'd like run past us and scream in our faces, "Hala Madrid," even though they were French. It made no sense. But then when we kept walking, an older man and 2 of his friends come over to us and was like, "Can we walk with yous?" I was like, "Of course you can. Why? You're okay?" And he said, "No, not really." I went, "Why?" He said, "I've just been pinned to the floor. I had a dog set on me and had me watching me. Me bag took off me and me pockets emptied." Like, at one point, there's a bridge. You walk upstairs, and then there's a bridge with no stairs, and then you walk back down the stairs. As you walked across that, there was people if you were on the outside of the bridge, there was people grabbing your arm from under the bridge and pulling you under, and then beating you up and emptying your pockets and stuff. It was seeing people with machetes just running around. Like, I've been saying this for the last few days, the only thing I can compare this to is something like The Purge. Seen the movie The Purge, where you can do what you want for 12 hours. That's what it was like. That's what I feel it was like, The Purge. There was no laws for 12 hours. You could do what you wanted. I didn't see many, to be honest, no. The first time I seen police was by the Liverpool coaches, which was like a 20-minute walk. And it was crazy, because there was a group of about 50 men stood outside of a Liverpool coach, and the Liverpool coach was trying to leave, and the men wouldn't let it leave. So there's fans going to the front of the coach trying to get them away from the coach, and he wouldn't leave. Like, the coach door was smashed, the window on it, and the men were just in the way. So if they drove, they would have ran them over. So obviously they didn't want to do that. So the men were just stood in front. I think they wanted people to get off so they could beat them up and mug them. And then, that's what I mean. Police came, and this was happening on the pavement. And instead of the police walking down the pavement and stopping it all, they walked along the road and walked straight past it. I don't understand how someone could get 40,000 tickets made within 3 weeks. But, like, who's making these fake tickets? Someone just going, tickets. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. You've got to print them. You've got to get them done. You've then got to sell them. Just putting something on social media, you're not going to sell 40,000 tickets. You know what I mean? You'd have to have a proper website set up and all that, and it's illegal. You can't do that. It's just, as I say, that's illegal, and you get arrested for it. But what politicians do every day is illegal. They lie, they cheat, and they rob the public. But it's okay. Lies. It's complete and utter lies, and he should resign from his job, because he's disgusting and despicable. Like, it's an easy scapegoat to use, the Liverpool fans. But as the steward, when I walked in with my ticket, I'd got off the Liverpool Football Club. The steward tried to tell me, my ticket was fake. He used a pen on it and said, "Oh, that's fake." And I called him out straight away. I said, "It's not fake. I got it off the club. What are you talking about?" And he went, oh, yes, okay, and give me it back. So I think they must have done that to several other people who've like been scared and they've took the ticket and then they would have sold it on to someone else. Took tickets off people saying that they were false tickets when they wasn't. Like I think it happened to Andy Robinson's friend. Know what I mean? Like I've never heard nothing like it. They kept it like Andrew Robertson. They kept his friend's ticket. His friend didn't get in. Like as you said about the Metro. At the Metro, a man I know, one of my friends from around the corner, Mogsy, he was in the train station and a man come over and like got in it. He was with his 14-year-old son, by the way. A man come over and got in his face and he was like, well, what are you doing? Like, get up and pushed him away from him. And then he said, I thought he tried to slap me. And he said, I got out the way of it. But then he said, as it got to here, he noticed it wasn't a slap. He had a razor blade in his hand and missed his face by about that much. I'd never go back to that stadium ever again. I've said I'll never go to Paris with the missus. They say it's a romantic place, but after that, I'll never take her there. If it did, I'd stay in the centre and I'd stay for like 1-2 nights tops, see the Eiffel Tower, see the Louvre, and that's it.